This video is brought to you by the Dollar Disc Club. Go to dollardiscclub.com for more information. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my review of the Reptilian Disc Golf Tyrant. This disc came to me from the Dollar Disc Club. Go to dollardiscclub.com if you guys want to sign up. It's a monthly subscription service where they send out plastic every month. I will be doing unboxings and also reviews for the discs they're sending out for the next couple months at least, and so thank you to them. It allows me to get some interesting reviews out there, including this disc. Not necessarily one that was on my radar, but I'm happy to have gotten a chance to test it. And let's get into the review. Reptilian Disc Golf Tyrant. Really cool looking disc. I like this. I like the whole motif here. I think it looks really strong and unique. It kind of stands out in the market where there's so many other options out there these days. The amount of discs on the market is pretty crazy, so it's nice to see somebody go a little more artistic with it. I really like the stamp design on this disc. Beautiful. Maybe not a huge fan of the lettering, but that's just a personal thing. But I really like the kind of dragon dinosaur there. Very nice artwork. There's some flight numbers here. As you guys know, the flight numbers don't necessarily correlate between different manufacturers. More just a basic guideline that you can use to kind of figure out how a disc might fly based on comparing it to the other discs under that manufacturer's banner. 7.3, 0, and 2.5. Although, all that being said, I would say those are pretty close to, say, like an Innova type number scheme based on my testing. This thing has a really flat top to it, almost indented, almost puddle top, and not a very big rim to it at all, as you guys can see. It's kind of got that like old school looking, kind of T-bird-ish rim profile. Honestly, after handling this disc and having a little bit of basic knowledge about what it might do, it seemed pretty obvious how it was going to fly, and it definitely flies how I expected it to. Let's start up next to an Opto Culverin, just to give you guys a difference in the rim profiles here. The Culverin, not much faster, but definitely somewhat faster, but it has a lot more glide to it. It could be because if you line up the rim the flight plate profile, you can see how much flatter the Tyrant is. Also, I would say the Culverin is a little bit faster as well, and translates to more distance. But this plastic type on this thing feels really good. It's got a nice flexibility to it. It just feels good. I wish I could tell you the exact name of the plastic type. I will comment it down below. I forgot to do the research and read that again before I started filming this, so I'll leave it in the comments what the plastic type is, but it feels great. It's got a good grip to it, good flexibility. I was testing it yesterday, and it was a little bit rainy out. The grass was wet, and actually had like a dinner napkin in my pocket. That was the only thing I was using to dry it off between throws. And even just with that, I was able to get a nice grip on it, even with a little moisture. No big deal. So very nice plastic type. Good feel in the hand. It's got that traditional, kind of old school rim profile that feels good. Flat top feels good too. I dig the feel of this disc overall. So the flight characteristics of this thing, not very surprising. Pretty much very close to the numbers from my testing. It doesn't have a lot of glide, doesn't have a lot of speed, no turn whatsoever. So it has basically no flip up and ride for me and my power at all. And it's got a strong fade to it. It's kind of like one of those discs that's like a workhorse, overstable, trustworthy disc that you know what it's going to do. You can throw it on varying different angles and always depend that fade back at the end. I was releasing it with some anhyzer. If with enough height, it would always come all the way back out for me. Throw it on a hyzer, it holds it very nice, spikes down, sticks where it lands. So it's a nice kind of spike hyzer disc. If you just have a little bit left on the shot, you want to kind of throw it up high and let it dig and stick near the bucket. It works really good for that. And ultimately, I think this disc is designed for and better suited for people that have bigger arm speed, that you need that overstability so you can really crank on it and feel confident about ripping it on that line that you want it to go on. So I could see this being a good workhorse disc for more experienced players or higher power players. If you have a lower arm speed, kind of like me or below, you're going to find this thing to be pretty overstable. It'll be a good kind of headwind fairway disc. You know, if you don't need a lot of distance, it's not like a far flying disc, but it's very accurate and consistent. Maybe you just want to have that one disc in your bag. You know, you can throw that high. Whoa, heyo, knocking stuff over. You know, you can throw that hyzer with it and get it to you know, to dig and stick where it lands. It's a very consistent, trustworthy disc. So that's my review on the Reptilian Disc Golf Tyrant. I knocked over my culverin over here in the corner of my room, motioning the hyzer motion, even though you guys don't see it, but that's how I roll here. What are you going to do? Thanks very much for watching. It's Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas everybody out there. Happy holidays. I'll check you guys later. Alright, bye.